Excellent evening, everyone. Okay, an excellent morning here in Houston. Wow, it's just past 10 a.m., 2 minutes after 10 a.m. here in Houston, and it's about 4 p.m. in Nigeria. Wow, wow, wow. We're all highly welcome to this evening's broadcast. Welcome to every one of us. Today, like we know, we're going to be cooking, okay? Wednesday cooking. We're cooking today, and today we're going to be cooking nutritious, dense, delicious, exciting menu for reversing diabetes, okay? Reversing blood sugar. That's what we're doing today. And we're going to be cooking. I already have something on fire I need to check. So we're cooking today. And already my potatoes are done, so I'll put it off fire and then I'll come and top it. Okay, so I just finished boiling my sweet potatoes, red sweet potatoes, and I'm moving it out of draining heat, okay? I boil. Usually I travel with my steamer, but I didn't come with my steamer because I knew I was staying in homes. But remember, if it's a hotel, you would have seen my steamer now. So you can steam your potatoes, you can bake your potatoes, you can boil your potatoes. That's our complex carb for today, okay? Then I'm going to be showing you portion control, and then I'm going to be showing you how to make, healthy food. So I'm going to share this. You can also kindly share. Help me share out to friends to come and join. It's always good for you to be there live when we are doing it live. I'm sure you know that. All right, so I'll go to my page now, and then I'll share out so that others can join us this afternoon, okay? So if you join me live, you can greet, so I can welcome you to this evening's broadcast. Welcome. If you join me live, you can greet, so I can welcome you as we share out onto all the places where we need to. Who is live? Yeah, I can see Bumi. Bumi is live, but she's not greeting. Yeah, I can see quite a lot of people coming on live and dropping out. So you can greet, so I can welcome you to today's broadcast. We are cooking today, and we're going to enjoy our meal. So it's still morning here, and remember, for those of us in the diabetic class, in the diabetic challenge class, you in Nigeria now, yes, you should have taken your first meal of the day by 1-2 p.m. But for me, it's still not time for me to eat, okay? It's just 10 a.m. So I'm still observing my intermittent fasting, which I'm going to be eating later around 1 p.m. today, okay? But for those of us in Nigeria, you ought to have taken your meal. Remember, I hope you did your water therapy, okay? I hope you had your water therapy. Taking 1 liter, between 75 cl to 1 liter of water within 5 minutes that you wake up. And then after you have taken your 1 liter to 75 cl, and then the next thing you take, for those of us in the class, the next thing you take is your Pro-B, okay? This is your Pro-B, it's your probiotics, okay? You take one of your probiotics, okay? I'm not even taking mine today because I just woke up and came to the kitchen. So this is my Pro-B. I've taken 1 liter, and I'm taking my Pro-B now. So I'm taking my Pro-B, remember, with about a bottle of water. 20 minutes, 30 minutes after, you take your aloe vera gel, okay? So for those of us in the class, that's what we ought to have done. For those who have eaten already, you ought to have done your water therapy, and then you take your probiotics, because Pro-B probiotics, like I showed us, a probiotic has 6 strains of Pro-B has 6 strains of probiotics, very, very good for you. and very, very essential, especially for people who have ulcers, people who have diabetes, people who are middle age, because at middle age you need to be getting some of these things, especially menopausal middle age, because you're losing estrogen. You need to be getting all these things from supplements, healthy supplements, okay? And then if you can lay your hands on rich natural yogurt, it's also a good way of taking your probiotics. Hello Jane Uche, you're welcome. Welcome to this evening's broadcast. Welcome to you. Thank you for joining us this evening. I've seen a lot of people live. Welcome Jane Destiny. Okay, Jane. We are having the J's today. Being the first to greet. We are all highly welcome. Welcome to every one of us. Okay, my studio light is even showing on the kitchen side. Yeah, seen the making of the video and all that. Chinenye, you're welcome. Welcome Chinenye also. Welcome Grace. Grace, you're highly welcome. Grace is my PA in Nigeria. She's already stand by because I told her I'll be in the kitchen also in Nigeria. If I have any issue, I'll just bring you live here and you will cook. Grace, did you prepare? What are you ready to show us today? We're all doing foods for the diabetic, okay? That could help you. You know, you don't have to suffer because you want to live healthy. You don't have to suffer because they say, oh, you're having one issue or the other. So you can have delicious meals, okay? Very delicious meals that are healthy for you. And today we are going to be, our complex carb today is going to be our sweet potatoes. Okay, we have our red sweet potatoes. That's what we're using as our complex carb. We're going to be having tomatoes, bell peppers, carrots, peas, okay, salmon, cucumber, tomatoes, okay, I've mentioned that, and a lot of healthy spices in our meal today. So you'll see how you can really enjoy this meal. Like you know, potatoes are really one of the most popular foods now. It's going round. So you can boil it, like today we boil ours, you can bake it. Some people do fries, but remember if you're diabetic middle age, I always say stay away from fries, okay? But whichever way, they are all very healthy for you. Like, why do you need sweet potatoes, okay? They are very good. Why are they good for the diabetics? The sweet potato is, you know, is very good because they are higher on the glycemic index. No, foods that are high in glycemic index may cause your blood sugar to increase faster, but sweet potatoes are they have very low in the glycemic index, okay? So all those foods that are high in the glycemic index, like polished rice, bread, they can cause your blood sugar to increase faster. So when we talk about reversing blood sugar, you need to stay away from them. Okay, but sweet potatoes contain carotenoids, okay, which are called beta carotene, and they give these sweet potatoes this bright color that you're seeing, like what I'm holding in my hand now. If you open it up, you will see that it has very bright, like pinkish, deep pink colors, okay? It's also a very good source of vitamin A, okay? And vitamin A can help our eyes. See it near my eyes. Vitamin A for the eyes, okay? And they're also very high in vitamin C, and it also helps with your immune system. For those of you who keep asking me, what do you do to boost your immune system? Stay away from rice, from bread. Go sweet potatoes. Remember, go down my page, you will see where I make bread with sweet potato, okay? Sweet potato bread. You can have sweet potato breads. They can help you. Sweet potatoes are also very good source of iron, which will help your red blood cell make oxygen and transport nutrients throughout your body. Okay, sweet potatoes are very good. You know, they are vegetables, they are plant-based, and they're a good source of protein, which can also help you to keep fuller longer and also promote weight loss, okay? And then also increase your insulin sensitivity. Remember, diabetes are those who are insulin resistant, but potatoes will make you to be more insulin sensitive, okay? They are also very good source of fiber. Potatoes are very good source of fiber and also will make you to feel fuller, like I said. Now, because we're dealing with the diabetes today, how much sweet potato can someone with diabetes eat safely, okay? while sweet potatoes can be a good diet choice for people with diabetes, it's also very important to remember that those orange veggies still contain carbohydrates. What I'm holding in my hand still has carbohydrates, okay, even though they are complex carbs. Okay, the portion control, and that's why I'm bringing in portion control today, is key to balancing the positive effects that sweet potatoes can have on a diabetic diet. And that's why I want to show you how you can use sweet potatoes to reverse diabetes, okay? All right, so a typical serving of like half cup, okay, is very, very good for you. And then I also recommend like half a medium size of sweet potato for most people with diabetes, okay? Because this is like equivalent to 15 grams of carbohydrates. Like this is like a medium size of sweet potato I'm using I have in my hand now. So this medium size of sweet potato contains like 15 grams of carbohydrates, okay? Which is just okay for you, all right? So, are there certain kinds of sweet potatoes better than others for diabetes? Yeah. While sweet potatoes are very, very good source of nutrients, not all kinds of sweet potatoes are created equal, okay? So, like yam, okay, yam can be a sweet potato brand on that side. They are very, very high in starch. Yams are very, very high in starch content compared to this potato I'm holding in my hand. And that's why for me, I don't take yams again. I hardly do. Maybe like 2 or 3 times a year. Okay, but when my son wedded, okay, we went to Katsina on a lighter mood. We were in Katsina and they gave us plenty. First, they gave us 600 tubers of yams. So I ate my fair portion of it, even though we dashed out a lot. But that was when I took yams a lot. But trust me, with plenty vegetables, okay? So yams are very, very starchy, so they are not as good as the sweet potato, all right? So, but this purple, pink sweet potato, or the purple one, the orange ones, they are very, very good for you. All right. So, there are many ways to prepare sweet potatoes for blood sugar control, okay? Because the way you prepare sweet potato can ultimately influence the vegetable benefits, which is also very important for you to consider regardless of whether you have diabetes or not. All right. The baking and roasting are the worst way and the worst method to cook your sweet potatoes. Baking and roasting, okay? Why? Because in a study that they published in 2011 in the Journal of Nutrition and Metabolism, they found that certain cooking methods actually increase the sweet potatoes ranking on the glycemic index. All right, so frying is a closed, don't even fry your sweet potatoes, because at the same time, boiled sweet potatoes have the lowest value on the glycemic index, boiled. So for the diabetic patients, I advise you boil your sweet potatoes, okay? This could be attributed to the natural softening effect that boiling water has on starch, okay? Which also makes it easier for it to be digested. Water left over during the process can also help with this effect. So overall, boiling sweet potatoes is the best cooking method for people with diabetes. Now, I'm not saying you should not roast your sweet potato or eat roasted sweet potatoes or fried. For people who are very healthy, who are young people, you can go ahead and do that. But if you're pre-diabetic or you're diabetic, better boiled, okay? You can boil or steam your sweet potato, all right? So just try to limit roasted and baked sweet potato. That's what we are saying. Now, boiled sweet potatoes can take time for you to get used to, because they are not as sweet as the roasted one, okay? And then, but they actually have their own natural sweetness, which can also help to enhance their flavor. Then you can also use some spices, like we're going to do now, for our sauce for eating the sweet potato, to make them very, very nice. When these orange sweet potatoes, they are cooked, the antioxidant effect increases, okay? And that's why I've cooked mine today, you know. And then the heating process also enhances the absorption of the beta carotene in your body. I know some people go ahead to do juices or smoothies with sweet potatoes, but this is the advantage of boiling it. If you boil it and then you use your chili pepper, paprika, black pepper, bell pepper, some spices as we're going to do today, healthy peppers, they can help you to now enjoy them, even though the baked ones might be considered to be better. All right, so sweet potatoes, boiled sweet potatoes, steamed sweet potato, good for you. So eating a balanced diet can have a big impact in managing type 2 diabetes and also preventing pre-diabetes from becoming type 2 diabetes, okay? So make sure you add all these things in your meal. Now, before I go back to the kitchen, because I'm going to be showing us how I make my salmon. Remember I told you, anytime I'm abroad, salmon. As I landed on Saturday, I ate salmon on Saturday, I ate salmon on Sunday, okay? I just love salmon anytime I'm out because they are quite expensive in Nigeria. All right, so the foods that are good for diabetes, I told us today I'm going to run through. I'm not going to teach on them to tell you why. I'll just run through them. And then we go over to the kitchen. I'm watching my time. I just have 3 minutes to start cooking. All right, vegetables form the basis of healthy diet, okay? They are really excellent source of vitamins, minerals, and fibers. Fibers and complex carbohydrates that are present in many vegetables like the one I've showed you can also help you to feel satisfied, satiated, and this in turn can deter overeating, okay, which may lead to undesirable weight and then weight gain and then problem with your blood sugar. So some vegetables you need to add in your shopping list, okay? Are you there with your virus? For those of us who can, whichever one I call, if you don't have it where you are, take the one you have. Because some people will soon start asking me, where can you find cauliflower in Nigeria? Why can you find this one? They will call their city as if I live there with them. Anyway, so broccoli, very, very good. Carrots, we're going to be having carrots today. Greens, tete, shoko, ewedu, ugu, very, very good. Kale, very, very good. Spinach, very, very good. Peppers, different types of peppers, bell pepper, rodo, tatashi, bama, all those peppers, they are very good. Tomatoes, very good. Whichever type of tomatoes, very good. Potatoes, okay, very, very good. All types of potatoes apart from yam, very, very good for you. Then green peas, we're also going to be having green peas in our meal today, very, very good. So beans and legumes, very, very good. You can have your black beans, your lentils, you can have your white beans, you can have your garbanzo beans, kidney beans, pinto beans, honey beans. You know, when I say honey, it doesn't mean it has honey, it's just that it's very sweet beans, okay? And then you can also pressure or slow cook the beans. It will help to improve the digestion, all right? Fruits are very good. Apples, avocados, blackberries, cherries, grapefruits, peaches, pears, pawpaw, okay, very good for you. Plums, strawberries, very, very good for you. And then when we talk about grains, whole grains are very good for you. You can have your wild rice. For those of you who are addicted to rice, you can have your wild rice. You can have your whole grain or whole wheat flour. Like today we are going to be doing our eggs today with our whole grain rolled oats, okay? You can actually use your wheat flour for it. Very, very good. Oatmeal, millets, cornmeal. When I mean meal everything with it. The whole grain, okay? Whole grain. Don't process, don't sieve out. Like I always tell us, if you're taking your pap, take your pap whole grain. So when we come to like meats, proteins are very, very important for people with diabetes, okay? And also high fiber and high fat foods, protein, are slow to digest and can cause mild increase in the blood sugar. So you need to take proteins like salmon, sardine, tuna, okay? You can take your turkey breasts, skinned turkey breast, okay? You can also take your boneless chicken, and then again you stripe out, remove all the skin from it, okay? But most importantly, plant-based proteins like beans, black beans, kidney beans, pinto beans, baked refined beans. You can have your soy or any milk like your almond milk, plant-based milk, they are very good. soy milk. I didn't come with my light water. I would have shown you. Of course, you know that every Wednesday you see that, so you can miss it this Wednesday. And then when we come to a list of foods that are very good, like spices are very, very good. Vinegar, olive oil, mustard, okay, they are very good. Salsa, hot sauces, they are also very, very good for you. I think I'll stop there for today because I think it's time for me to go over to the kitchen. All right, so we're going to start cooking today with our salmon, making our salmon, okay? So this is my salmon, and I'm going to move my camera, as usual, to the kitchen. So if you don't see my face, no problem. Just see what I'm doing. That's the important thing, okay? All right. So we are making our full meal, and like I said, we're going to start with salmon. I've already boiled my potatoes. You can see the potato here, already boiled. And if you look, you will see that I boiled my potato with the skin, okay? I boiled my potato with the skin, and this is the salmon. I'm going to be making half of my salmon today. So I'll cut up the salmon and then I'll wash it up. So that's our salmon for today. Just 1 second, let me put this back in the fridge. So I'm going to go ahead and wash my salmon, okay? Remember, scaled fish better than unscaled. So I've washed my salmon, and then I have my frying pan ready. So let me show us a bit of what we're cooking today. So today I'm going to be making 3 meals, okay? All right, so I'm making my eggs with my onion rings. I'm going to show you that very soon. And then these are also for the egg for today, okay? I have my orange bell pepper, red bell pepper, carrots and onions here. And then this is also for the sauce we're making. Plenty vegetables that you will see around. So for our salmon, I'm going to first of all put avocado oil, okay, a little bit of my frying for my fry, and then I'm going to put my spices. I have my ground turmeric. I'll first of all put in the oil so that it could touch the under, and then I'm still going to put on top for it. I have my cumin. Then I'm using my ground ginger. Some black pepper. Then I'm going to put my sea salt, a little bit of salt. So my spices are in there now. I just want to stir everything all together. And that's my salmon. Just to allow it to go in well. And then I'll put it on fire now. Let me have our comments. Are you seeing what I'm doing? Hello Edith, you're welcome Edith. Hello Bumi, you're welcome Bumi. Kelly, you're welcome. Precious, Abimwade. Good afternoon everyone. The white sweet potatoes are okay. Someone is asking what about the white sweet potatoes. The white sweet potatoes are okay. They are better than yam. They're actually better than yam. Alright, so I'm going to put my heat at the lowest and allow my salmon to be cooking. And I'm going to show us the egg, okay? How are we making our eggs today? So I have my eggs here. I hope my camera can, let me move my camera a bit. So I have my 2 eggs here. So I'm beating my eggs. And then again, I'm going to add some spices. I'll put some, I love turmeric. Remember, turmeric is very, very good. And then I'm going to put a little ginger. And then a pinch of salt to my eggs. this is optional. You can actually use blended oats if you want, or you may not, but I just want to add a little oats to it for so just a teaspoon of oats. And then I have my onions, I have my carrots, I have my bell pepper, and I'm going to add a bit. So I add my onions, my bell pepper, my carrots, okay? So that's my frying pan. I'm going to oil my frying pan soon. Just a bit of, we're using avocado oil today. I love avocado oil. That's one thing I know that must be in my box as I go today, as I leave America. Oh my goodness. So I have my oil. So now this, my onions. So when you get your whole onions, of course, you know, you cut it in rings, okay? You cut it in rings, and after, that's for the egg. After you've cut it in rings, then you can now pull out the rings. Let me show you like this, okay? You pull out the rings. So remember what I have here. I have my spices, whichever one you love. I have my eggs, okay? And then you will get the rings and put them on the frying pan. Your onion rings, you arrange them. And then you're going to scoop in the eggs into it. So I'm adding my oats. So our next, while these two are cooking, our next one will now be, remember we boiled our sweet potatoes already. We boiled our sweet potatoes already. So we're going to do the sauce now. The sauce for eating the sweet potato. So the salmon is our protein with our egg, like a snacks for appetizer for yourself, and then we're going to have our sweet potatoes. Already boiled sweet potatoes. We're going to make the sauce for it now. So for our sauce, we're going to be using, I have to show us our ginger and our hot pepper and my remaining onions that I might not use. I'm going to, okay, I still have onions here. Then I'm going to blend my onions. With my pepper, and then the ginger. So I'll go to blend this, my onion, pepper, and ginger. So I want to make the sauce for the sweet potato now. You have to do your salmon on low heat. Okay, let's continue with low heat. I want to take a little of the oil because I know I won't finish all. Remember, when you're cooking, your oil shouldn't be that much. Oil is usually lower than any other thing. When we talk about portion control, your oil should be the lowest. So our salmon is frying, and then we have our eggs, and we want to make our sauce. But I want to just turn the eggs. Want you to see what I'm doing here, and then I can come over again. All right, so my eggs cooked out a bit. I'll just turn them off when I'm through. So it's time to fry our sauce. Remember what I have in here: my garlic, my ginger, my onions, and my hot pepper. So I'll put it on fire. I'm going to put my crushed garlic, just like a teaspoon of my crushed garlic. And some salt. So as I allow it to simmer a bit, let me take our questions now as it's simmering a bit. So we have 3 things cooking on fire. We have our salmon, low heat, so that it can get cooked inside well. And then we have our eggs, frying with our avocado oil. And then we are beginning to make our sauce here now. So I'll just take our questions and then see. All right, Edith, Chioma, Osinabe, Osanebi, AB, welcome. Bumi, welcome. Helen, welcome. Precious, welcome. Good evening. Abibola, how are you? It's been a while. Abibola, how are you? Welcome. Good afternoon. Hamaka Cyril, Mavis, Mali, you're welcome. Lovett, you're welcome. Taiwo Lovett. Janet, good afternoon all the way from Shagam. Oh, I miss Shagam. I miss Ogun State too. Oluwayemisi Adegoke, welcome. God is standing welcome. You say, what of the white sweet potatoes? The white sweet potatoes are okay. You can as well have your white sweet potatoes, but if you can lay your hands on the colored ones, they are really more nutritious. Okay, so I have my sauce, my onions, my pepper, and my garlic with ginger frying here. So the eggs are getting done, so I'll take them off fire and do the remaining small ones now. have white sweet potatoes are better than yam. Hello, Sylvia. Sylvia, you're welcome. Good evening. Victoria Chinyere, good evening. You're welcome. Kudirat, you're welcome. IK, you're welcome. J. Francis, you're welcome. All right. Any questions? Is Titus fish healthy for diabetes? Yes, you can take Titus fish mackerel. Can we roast the salmon? Yeah, you can. You can roast the salmon, please. You can roast it, but you see I'm using a non-stick and I'm using low heat and then I'm using avocado oil. So you can roast the salmon, okay? Good evening, Grace. Network is not friendly. Sorry, you can watch the replay. Mama Carrie, welcome. Princess Omo, welcome. Hello, Edith. Edith is one of my 100 influencers. Remember that we are raising 100 influencers who will use their talents, their hobbies, who will use their passion to touch the world, to be able to touch everybody in the world, using what they love doing. Like you all know, I love cooking, and I'm using my cooking to influence you so that you can have good diets, reverse diabetes, and also have better life. So that's what 100 influencers are. So if you want to join my 100 influencers, I'm going to put my phone number now so you can chat me and tell me you want to be one of the 100 influencers who wants to use their hobby, their talent, okay, to influence the world and then become blessings to many. I just want to add the remaining. Oh, my pastry is small. I can't go around. This will be a waste. Oh dear, okay. Alright, I'll just do it like this. I'll still put on this fire. Let's see. Alright, so our eggs are ready. Can you see? Looking nice and beautiful. And we are making our sauce. So, the next thing I'm going to add now will be my vegetables. I already have my vegetables cut. I'll just finish up with two toppings. So I'm going to put my tomatoes now. Fresh tomatoes. And then I'm going to put my peas and my carrots. Wow, time is fast spent. Have to be faster here now. I'm adding my cucumber, my bell pepper and some more onions. My time is almost done. I'm trying to. So remember, in your portion control, you're supposed to have 75% of vegetables. So if you look here, I have plenty vegetables cooking. So add your spices according to how you love it. I love turmeric. Okay, I have my turmeric. I'll take more questions as the food finishes cooking, and then we call it a day. Hello Florence Jacob, you're welcome. Victoria Dixon, welcome. Eka Anthony, Debbie Ezekiel, welcome. Oh, you love salmon with those potatoes too. Wow, Bucky, that's really good. Hello Anderson, watching from the UK. Hello, Pastor Evelyn Eternal, you're welcome. Pastor Evelyn again is one of my 100 influencers, and she's dealing with special children. She's dealing with special children, so you can chat her if you have any issue or someone who has issues with special children, those who need special help. Okay, my WhatsApp number is +234 703 515 1642. +234 703 515 1642. If you need to be one of the 100 influencers, you can tag me on that number, and then I'll be telling you what to do. And again, also remember that we are also having a challenge. We're also having a challenge of those with diabetes. We are having our diabetes class challenge. So I'm also going to put the the link for you so you can join that class if you wish to. I'll put that link for us soon. While our food is cooking. Wow, can't find that link. What's happening here? I think it now. Maybe it's confused. But I'm going to put it after. I seem not to be able to get that link out here now. Alright, so our food is almost done. I'm going to do the display now and show us. Remember, portion control, very, very important. Yes, I added, someone is asking, Bumi is asking, I added blended oats, okay? So it could help to bind the egg better. I really didn't want to use it much. When I didn't, the egg was peeling off my onion. But I had to add blended oats to bind it, okay? So it's more or less like a binder. So let me show us. So for here, I use blended oats to bind it so that it could be okay. And then I have all my peppers, onion, and coke inside. So that's what she's asking. Alright, I don't think I have any other question. Remember, you're not supposed to overcook your vegetables. Your vegetables shouldn't overcook so you don't lose all the nutrients from them, okay? So I'm going to show us like portion control. If you're going to eat, how do you eat here? So for a diabetic patient, you're supposed to take like 1 medium-sized sweet potato, so I have my 1 medium-sized sweet potato, okay, at the side now, and I'm showing you that medium-sized sweet potato. And then I'm also adding my eggs, okay, my egg ball. And then I'm going to add the sauce now. So our food is done. So for a very heavy eater, you should have 25% of your protein. And for my protein, you know the protein I have here. I want to be sure we're seeing my meal well. So I hope you're seeing me. Maybe I should lift it up a while for a bit for us. I want to be sure we're seeing. So because I want to explain portion control to you now. I want to explain portion control to you now. So here we have our salmon and then some eggs. If you look at this now, you have like 25%. And then here you have your sweet potatoes, remember? Your red sweet potatoes, and I made it with the skin. I just scraped out the first skin, and then I allowed the skin to be with it because of fiber, so I can have enough fiber. And then I have my vegetables. Remember, when we talk about vegetables, we talk about you're having your 8 portions of vegetables in the meal that you're having, okay? 8 portions of vegetables in the meal that you're having. And remember, for that 8 portions, let me move this so you can see. Alright, so remember in that 8 portions here we have tomatoes, we have bell pepper, we have cucumber, we have onions, okay? And then we also have peas, and we have carrots. I've counted 7 for you now. Portions for vegetables that we have here, and of course our potatoes is still sweet potato, is still vegetable. And then we have our protein, our salmon for the omega-3, and we have our eggs filled with vegetables also. So real good meal for anyone who is diabetic. And you know, it's so interesting that you can have this meal and enjoy your meal. So every Wednesdays, I'll come your way to show you more foods that you can have, depending for what thing that we are treating for that period. Like now, it's diabetes we are treating, and I'll just take our final questions and then we call it a day today. Final questions. Did you enjoy today? If you did, I'd like you to. If you enjoyed today, I'd like you to. Okay, I'm facing the sun here. I shouldn't. If you enjoyed today, let me hear you say so. Let me hear you say you enjoyed today. To remove the light so I can see myself. So that's the meal for today. Any question? Remember to chat me if you need to be among the 100 influencers, or if you need any product. Oh, you did, Gloria. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It looks delicious. It's really, really delicious. Okay, Deborah, I'm in US, so Deborah is watching from US. Deborah, I'm in US. So the final thing I'm going to show us now is, peradventure you're already having diabetes and you need to handle it very, very fast. Some supplements can help you, okay? Some supplements can help you to bring down that blood sugar and have your health back. So, of course, number one, the first thing is our aloe vera gel. Aloe vera gel, very, very good. With 210 nutrients. And then we have our Active C omega-3. So, you see, we have our salmon today. Some of you that cannot get your salmon, get your omega-3. Even if you can get your salmon, you still need omega-3. Because omega-3 is very, very good for health generally. So we have our Active C, is one of the best omega-3s out there. And then of course our Pro-B, Fields of Green, and our Nature Mint. So these are the sets if you say you need some products for diabetes that can help you. And of course have your good meal, okay? Have your good meals and have your products. So if you're on this, there's no way with time you're not going to reduce that blood sugar. There's no way with time you're not going to reduce it. I'm not tasting today because we are in our we are in our sugar level reversal and diabetes reversal challenge. And remember, we are also practicing intermittent fasting. We're also practicing intermittent fasting, and we're not supposed to eat before 1 p.m. and it's just 11. So I don't have the privilege of tasting our food today. But maybe I'll snap and taste it and send it to you when it's time for me to eat. Okay? All right. Any other question before we call it a day? Okay, is this meal lunch or dinner? You can have it for lunch. You can have it for dinner. Okay, you can even have it for breakfast. And remember, for that, those in the class, we're having it as our brunch because we eat one major meal a day. Then the other meal is just like a bowl of salad with nuts, okay? For those in the class. Okay, Ellen Anderson is asking how much. If you need the products, chat me on my WhatsApp number, +234. My WhatsApp number is +234 703 515 1642. +234 703 515 1642. Okay, that's my WhatsApp number, and then I'll pin it for you. Just chat me and I'll tell you how much, because I don't know where you are calling in from, US, UK, or other parts of Africa. Yes, I'm telling you, for a big eater, Doreen, remember that this food is big for somebody whose stomach is small. But remember, it's just 1 medium-sized potato, 1 salmon, and plenty vegetables. You have 75% of vegetables, okay? So it's a full plated meal. You can reduce your own if it's too small for you, but don't increase it. This is just okay. Like 600 calories. That's what I have here, okay? Doris, so reduce your own. Okay, Ellen, you are in UK. I'm going to give you the discount to buy from UK with a discount, okay? I'll give you a discounted voucher. So chat me on my WhatsApp number and I'll give you that voucher with discount. All right. What state am I? I'm in Houston. Deborah, I'm in Houston. Where are you? We remember that Deborah was the one that won the last raffle draw we did, and she got a big flat screen TV for her sister in Nigeria, even though she's in US. Okay. All right. Yes, there are aloe vera products. Yes, there are forever products. Okay, you need one, just chat me. I'll give you the voucher with discounted voucher. Yes, Doreen, okay, Basadi. I should list the vegetables. Okay, I'm going to ask my staff to do that for you. But you can just rewatch the video. Right, okay, somebody is asking about portion control. Portion control means 75% of vegetable like we have here, 25% of protein. You can see we have 25% of protein and then 25% of complex carbohydrates, okay? That's what I mean by portion control. But you can as well type in portion control on my page and you're going to get the full teaching of portion control. Okay, Ike says she learned a lot and she enjoyed the session. Thank you very much. Very educational, Taiwo. Thank you very much. Debbie enjoyed it. Thank you very much. All right, so thank you all for enjoying. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the love. Looks appetizing. Thank you. Thank you. All right, we'll call it a day. Thank you very much for joining me. God bless you. I love you all. Okay, love you all. See you. See you tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow we're going to be looking at some opportunities. Make sure you join me tomorrow. Bye.